Frith. So I've been working with Thurisaz and inviting Thor, Thor's energy and might and power into my life. I'm gonna do a video and start sharing some of his stories because he's got some good ones. Um, yeah, so with Thursaz, one of the things that I've worked with it either as the Thorn, of course, or as the Mjolnir's just fucking devastating power. And I've worked with them both now, and it's amazing. Let's just put it that way. So in my past videos, I just kind of share when thinking of the thorns, right? That sharp, piercing, and with Mjolnir as the hammer, it's that powerful, mighty force, right? Well, all that's been about self-defense and protecting myself and dealing with energies that are in some form or another directly focused towards me. But recently, shit's been, just from the idea of the world itself. I mean, we got some freaking people in power right now in multiple different countries that, they're powerful individuals, but scary as fuck, right? And because shit can get bad quick, and they all have the power to do it. I think of the four in particular with North Korea, Russia, China, and America. I mean, we got some freaking leaders that might push a button, and fuck, that's some intense shit. So then, as I've been working with Thursaz in my own realm, I also started to think about, I've never actually projected the runic energies out beyond my little world and my Garth and my hearth and my family and friends, and I've focused solely on that region, but stuff is getting out of hand, and while I don't necessarily feel inclined in any way to get into the political spectrum of things, I do imagine myself in some way or another affecting energy, be it through my circle and how it extends and ripples outward, or also just the intention of sending that powerful energy out for that purpose of breaking up this fucking shit. We're risking a long time of affecting this world in a negative way, and that's fucked up, man. I mean, I don't agree with that. So yeah, I want to send that energy out and break it up, and then also work with the other runes. Work with, I don't know if you can see it, but I got an Ansuz up here, or a Feiyu, sorry, Feiyu, yeah. Reaching up, and seeking abundance and seeking, movable wealth, of course, but also just the sense of, wellness and the fire of creation, and it's powerful and beautiful. So yeah, I'm working on Thurisaz, and sending out that energy. And I can only imagine that the more of us that do some active sending out of energy, be it to break up shit or to protect shit or to even create a chaotic environment where things just, things need to die, things need to change, right? So Hagalaz is a freaking powerful ass energy to send out. So like, all right, let's get shit moving. Let's get rid of the old guard and that old mentality and that sense of inequality between not only different races and different genders, but also different philosophical stances. Fuck that, dude. Right? Let's create a world where all of us live in a beautiful place of our own creation while respecting and honoring our neighbor and not seeking to create trouble. But at the same time, if you bring that shit to me, fuck off, right? It's not like we're sitting back in some like PC world where we're just gonna be like letting everybody butt fuck us or some shit like that. Mind my language for people that enjoy that, because you know what? Who gives a fuck, right? That's another thing, right? I mean, that's where I stand. I mean, I'm an independent heathen. Like I don't buy into any of these traditions or other people's systems because that's their system. That is their tradition. That is their religion. I'm not religious. I'm not bowing to no motherfucker, right? That's the point in my mind. And yes, I honor the gods and I give thanks and I do ask for that strength and that wisdom, but it's in exchange for my actions and what I do and how I live, right? That's where it's real to me. That's what it gets to me. So let's get back to Thurisaz, right? Thurisaz, right? You can vibrate it, just sing it out however you want. Thurisaz, right? Feel that. Thurisaz. Right? That's how this moment feels to me. So that's the way I'm flowing with it, right? Thurisaz. Feel it. And of course, as we send it out there, we're doing the motions, right? We're creating the physical embodiment of the runes. We're vibrating first its seed sound, of course, in this case, that TH sound. I don't know if you can hear it from this far, but I'm making the TH sound. And then, and that's that seed sound, the vibrational key, shall we say, to really inviting that power, right? And then if you want to continue on with the rest of the word, which embodies its collective energy, of all its different facets. So yeah, good. Well.